Welcome to my review of one of my most anticipated movies of the entire year, Marriage Story, directed and written by Noah Baumbach and starring Adam Driver and Scarlett Johansson. The film takes a compassionate look at a marriage breaking up and a family trying to stay together through it all. These are two people trying to do the right thing. They try to get help to keep their marriage from falling apart, but eventually it starts doing so, and they find ways to get separation. Noah Baumbach is a very interesting filmmaker to me because I'm not going to say he's one of my favorites. I'm not even going to say he has made any of my favorite movies, but what I know that I can get from every single one of his films that I've seen is very human storytelling and very relatable characters. I have always gotten that in his films, and Marriage Story doesn't fail in that regard. Throughout this film, I kept thinking, yeah, I know people like this. I know a guy who is like this. I know a woman who is like this. Not necessarily that they have the same profession, because Scarlett Johansson is an actress and Adam Driver is a director, a theater director. But as you come to know them through the film, through their own eyes and through the eyes of each other, the film makes you understand who these people truly are. And that's one of the things that I really love. The film starts with a narration of each of them describing what they love about one another. Nicole is saying what she loves about Charlie. Charlie is saying what he loves about Nicole. And you eventually find out that this is a letter that they were going to read to each other in couples therapy. And that's all I'll say about how the story kicks off. But as you start the film and you hear that narration, you start thinking, yes, these people have their quirks, but my God, they're perfect in each other's eyes. Why is this marriage not working? And then you go into the movie and you see the ways they have failed each other. You see the ways they have disappointed each other. You see the ways that they have not as well. That's the best part about this film. Noah Baumbach takes you on a journey of finding out that these people aren't perfect as they initially thought that the other one was. But most importantly, Noah Baumbach, through his storytelling, he says, that's okay. This stuff happens. People fall out of love all the time. And Noah Baumbach says that's fine, it's okay, it's no one's fault. They can't help it but feel the way they do. There are some mistakes that could have been avoidable, but I don't want to get into those because they are spoilers. Yes, sure, but that also goes into every individual. I think every individual will have a different stance on some of the things that could have been avoided in this film in terms of what the couple did to each other. I also love that none of them are vilified. Throughout the film you see, yes, they've done some bad stuff. Yes, they make the wrong decision here and there, but that only goes to their imperfection. Through knowing these characters, you understand why they make certain decisions. You understand why they made certain mistakes. For all the strife and sorrow that is featured in the film, it's actually a very generous one, because it's not attacking any one of the parties. It understands that one is just as flawed and has done as much shit as the other one. And throughout the film you also see both of them are really fighting hard to keep this family together, even if it's just in an amicable way, even if it's just for their son. These two people are actually putting an effort in. You don't have one single scene when there isn't conflict with some of the decisions that they are forced to make. All at once, the film is funny, it's scalding, it's stirring, and I gotta mention the performances because both Adam Driver and Scarlett Johansson are utterly spectacular in the film. I think this might be my favorite Scarlett Johansson performance right after Under the Skin. Most importantly to me, the film really is filled with humanity and compassion. I really think that Noah Baumbach crafted a really excellent story here that leaves nothing to be desired in the way he tells it and in the way he treats these two characters, who again are so relatable. Every scene I felt familiar with these characters right from the top. I felt familiar with the way they acted around each other, with the way they acted alone, with the way they acted towards their son when they were with him, with the way they said certain words, with the way they attacked each other verbally. I just thought it was so well done in terms of crafting characters that could be real life people. And there are some great supporting performances as well. I gotta tell you, until the credits roll at the end, I had no idea Ray Liotta was in this frigging movie. My one issue with the film, and it's not necessarily a big one, but it's not a small one either, is that the film is really funny. There's sharp humor here, it's witty, it's really well done for the most part. There are moments where situations escalate and become more dramatic, and you're feeling that drama, you're feeling that emotion that you should be feeling in those moments. And there are parts of the humor that come in that moment that I really don't think were necessary. I don't think they necessarily hurt the movie either, but I could have done without them. I'm giving Merritt's story an A-. My beautiful geekies, if you haven't had the chance to see this yet, please, as soon as you are able to, do watch it. It's going to be on Netflix on December 6th. You have your shot there. Maybe just not watch it with your significant other. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are the best. Stay tuned for many more LFF reviews. Also today, after this one, I'll have my review up for Honey Boy. And this week I have Le Mans 66, Knives Out, Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, The Aeronauts, and many others. I hope to see you there. Thank you so much once again. So until the next video, stay beautiful, stay geeky. Don't forget to like and subscribe because it really helps me out and it means a lot to me. Most importantly, love each other and love the movies.